Namaste wisdom seekers, welcome to my channel. In last video I told you briefly about karma or what is karma, but in today's video we'll go in little bit detail and know about the types of karma. So by now you know that whatever action we take or karma we perform, we get fruits, also known as karma phal. But we have so many questions all the time, like I worked hard but I could not succeed in the exam. My interview was good but still I was not selected, and that guy has not worked hard but he got selected. So there are a lot of questions going on in our mind, because if karma is very straightforward, pretty much like you work and then you get it, then why this life is so hard and complicated? Because karma is itself a very complicated thing. This whole theory or this law is not easy as we think it is, because according to Vedic knowledge, we go through multiple births, multiple incarnations in human form. So there's one birth, then it ends, and there's another, and the cycle goes on continuously. We are in birth, then between birth, in birth, then between birth. So it goes on and on. So karma is calculated based on all the karmas, all the multiple lifetimes we go through. It's not just about this birth or this lifetime. It's about the multiple lifetimes. And the human intellect has a limited vision to understand and process the information. So the way the human mind can process the information, we just know that okay, karma, I will do this karma and I will get the result. But there is a broader picture about it which we have to understand once we go into the wisdom and we go into the spirituality. Then we kind of understand, okay, and still there is a limitation of the human mind or the consciousness, that how much we can understand based on the theories which Bhagavad Gita has described and a lot of other Vedic scriptures have described. So we know that karma is divided into three types. One is Sanchit karma, Prarabdha karma and Kriyaman karma. So as we know about the karma phal, so Sanchit karma is the total collected karma which we do in multiple lifetimes, and their karma phal is right now ripe and what we can actually use. This is the ripe karma phal of the total amount of karmas which we have done in multiple lifetimes. We do karma, we get karma phal, then we use it, we experience that thing. If good or bad, doesn't matter, we experience in a good way or bad way, then, but the remaining collected karmas are known as Sanchit karma, which we have not used by now. It is there, it is collected. As the name in Sanskrit or Hindi, Sanchit means Sanchaya or collect things. So the collected ripe karma is Sanchit karma. Then second is the Prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma is the destiny which the universe decides for us. Out of all the Sanchit karma which we have got, this much, imagine this much karma phal we have got. So the universe decides, okay, I will take this much of your karma and then I will decide a destiny for you or the Prarabdha for you. That is the Prarabdha karma. So this destiny is decided by the universe and it is controlled by astrology. When we are born, our birth chart is made and the major events of the life is decided. In which family we will be born, how we will have mother, father, which religion, which race, color, body type, whatever. Everything is decided. All those things which you cannot change, which are decided, or the destiny, that is the Prarabdha karma, and it is obtained from the Sanchit karma itself under the will of universe. So now you will think, if Prarabdha is there or destiny is there, everything is decided, then why should I do karma? Because everything is already set. No, there is another karma, that is the Kriyaman karma, or that is the current karma or the free will. The current karma, as I already said, that every karma is counted and calculated and it is in the karmic records. The current karma, each and every karma which you do currently is also calculated, and these three infusion kind of give you a mixed effect in your lifetime. So the third type of karma is Kriyaman karma or the current karma. If life would have been so easy that everything is based on destiny, then there was no point of working or doing current action or doing current karma. So there is importance of Kriyaman karma or the current karma or the free will. So whatever action you do currently, this helps you to collect more Sanchit karma and it might even change your Prarabdha karma. It is dependent on time. So sometimes if you feel thirsty, you just open the fridge and you drink water. Then you did action and you got the fruit. Or if you are hungry, you go in the kitchen and you cook food and you eat after 2 hours. So again, that is, you did action and you got the fruit. But there are certain long karmas, like if you have studied for an examination, but the result is supposed to come after 2 months. So for 2 months you have to wait. So for 2 months you have to wait for the fruition of that action. So it is based on time. The karma theory is like a very complex theory, and whatever our life in our life we see is like fusion of all these three karmas. Because if it would have been completely based on destiny, then what's the point of working hard? Or because of your good or bad karma, the universe decides that you should have this kind of a destiny for your soul's evolution purpose. So that's why the karma theory is very complex. So we can understand by an example also. Imagine you are a farmer, you work in paddy fields, and you have a lot of mango trees. So you worked hard, you sow the seeds, and then you watered the plants, and now the plants are big, and now you're getting mangoes. So some mangoes are yellow, very nice, some are green, which are not ripe. So you will just pluck those ripe mangoes and use them, because the green mangoes are still not ready for the use. So those ripe mangoes which you have collected, you have just plucked all the mangoes and you've collected in a basket, those are your sanchit karmas which you can use. Now they will come into fruition. Then the prarabdha karma is the universe will take, as I said, few and then decide your destiny. So in this case, what happens when you go in the market, you are very happy that you have accumulated all these fruits. Now you will sell those fruits in the market and you'll get money, and then you can fulfill your desires and needs and you'll get happiness from that. But when you go in the market, merchant says that your mangoes are not that superior, so I will just give you like $10 per kg for this type of mango, because the type of mango is not that superior, so you will get only this much amount. So that is your prarabdha or the destiny. Now you are kind of restricted to a certain level, that you worked hard, but the mangoes are not as superior or not as inferior, but they have a certain price. So that is the destiny. Whatever is given to you which you cannot change is the prarabdha. So now what is the importance of Kriya Man Karma? You said, okay, fine, my mangoes are not that superior, but this time I'll work hard in the fields, I'll take care of the plants, I will water them regularly, I will put the nets around for the insects, and I'll give fertilizers, manures, everything. Then you will work hard for the crop. Now you started working hard and your current action changed, and then in the next season or another harvest, you get better fruits and the mangoes are of a better quality or superior quality. Now you're getting like $20 per kg. So with the Kriya Man or the current karma, you have actually changed your destiny and even your collected or the sanchit karma. So that is how it works. It's a small example, whatever you sow is what you reap. So you worked hard and you got all the fruits, and from fruits we get results. So this will give you a brief idea about how the karma works. So stay tuned and I'll make more videos about the karma. Thanks for watching, and like, share and subscribe. Thank you.